Hello everyone. Today I will present about my final project. My name is Jose and this is my student ID and group FCM1. Lecture is Miss Key. This is my touch designer project. The main concept of this project is inspired by the beauty of the universe, especially the movement, flow and energy found in galaxies and starlight. Through Touch Designer, I explore how to particle, motion, and audio interaction can be combined to create an immersive cosmic visual. For this project, I create four different visual variations. It is celestial vortex, starfall, stellar view, and symphony of the stars. Each variation focuses on different elements such as movement, nature, music, and abstract forms. For this game, I was inspired by the appearance of galaxies and spiral formation in space. I used the colors and shape of the Milky Way as a reference to recreate the feeling of being surrounded by a moving galaxy. During the design process, I create multiple circular layers and arrange them to form the structure of the vortex. The particles were then animated to create a smooth swirling movement. The front part of the vortex was expanded outward to create a blooming effect, making it feel like energy was spreading before being pulled into the center. One of the challenges I faced was creating a natural spiral movement while maintaining the circular shape. After adjusting the motion and composition, the final result became a dynamic galaxy-like vortex with depth and flow. The next game was inspired by the connection between nature and music. I imagined a butterfly flying through a galaxy and gently interacting with musical strings. For the design process, I create a row of vertical lines to represent strings and use movement to simulate the effect of the strings being played. Initially, a moving shape was used to interact with the strings, but I replaced it with a butterfly image to create a more meaningful visual connection. The butterfly movement creates the feeling that it is playing the strings as it flies across the skin. The interaction between the butterfly and the strings is synchronized with the audio, combining natural movement, sound, visualization. But I have one challenge is I encountered was the performance limitation during the audio reactive process. Because this is can involve multiple interactive elements and real-time audio visualization, my computer was not able to run it completely smoothly. However, with a more powerful computer, the interaction and animation should be displayed more smoothly as intended. Let me do an example. Like this, my music cannot perfect. The third variation is called Starfall. This game was inspired by the beauty of falling stars and the peaceful atmosphere of the night sky. I create glowing particles with a light blue tone to represent stars. A trailing effect was added to allow the particles to leave behind soft glowing path while moving. And the particles were then arranged around a central point and rotated to create a swirling star rain effect. The background was used to increase the contrast and make the glowing particles stand out more clearly. Through this design, I want to create the feeling of watching a rain shower made of stars falling through space. The main challenge was balancing the movement of the particles while maintaining the dreamy and gentle atmosphere of the skin. This visual was inspired by the soft movement of fabric floating in space. Instead of creating a solid object, I want to create something more feel and delicate, like a glowing piece of cosmic cloth. For the design process, I start with a circular form and develop its movement based on the rhythm of the music. Different visual effects were applied to create glowing highlights, small trail, and organic distortion. A noise effect was used to create a texture similar to fabric folds, making the surface look like a flowing and wrinkled veil. The colors were adjusted with a gradient to enhance the cosmic atmosphere. As the music changes, the shape reaches and moves with the rhythm, creating a visual experience that combines sound, motion, and the feeling of a floating galaxy. Overall, this project allowed me to explore how visual elements and sounds can work together to create an immersive experience. Through these four variations, I experimented with different forms of movement, from galaxy spirals and falling stars to natural interaction and audio-reactive visuals. This project helped me understand more about motion design, visual storytelling, and the creative possibilities of touch designer. Thank you for your listening. That's all.